And off we go from Ford Field. To return, it's Khalil Dorsey. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Patrick motioning here. From the gun, it's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw is Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Patrick motioning here. Now, Goff. Got a man open. It's Patrick. And he will go all the way. Tim Patrick. Touchdown, Detroit. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right to the air, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run here with Barkley. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. So after 1, it's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Dotson, the man in motion. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. To the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On first down, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Off the play fake, Hurts. That's caught, Saquon Barkley. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
And drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there. A good spot here, second and a yard. Here now, a toss to Montgomery. And the Lions are going to be set up with a first and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
Look how everybody moves in sync on this play, Mike. You have the linemen hitting their pull blocks. The guys on the outside working one-on-one. They clear just enough room to let him hit it. And next thing you know, picks up the first down.
Powering forward. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Bates now for the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7.
Will Shipley on the return. The Eagles kick over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. Back to the sideline and intercepted.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback. Onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Goff to throw on first down. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Every team understands the value of generating explosive plays, but there's a flip side. The quarterback can only hold the ball so long with how good these teams are rushing the passer. So when you can check the ball down short and gain all the yards after the catch, man, what a weapon for an offense. How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Dotson, the man in motion. A first down throw for Hurts. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle. And this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And third down coming up. Play action. Here's Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown. Just as the play is designed, you stick that ball in the belly of your running back. What does the defensive end do? Well, in this case, he crashes down to take the giveaway. It's a pull read all the way, and quarterback keeps it himself.
He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. On first and 10, here's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. The Lions on their first time out. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On first down, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Backed up to his own goal line, hurt. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first, the decision to throw down here, backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play instead and take this on into the locker room. So we've reached halftime here at Ford Field, and the Lions have the lead. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll get this ahead for about 3. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play. Second and 7. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. And they'll throw here with Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Hurts to the air on 1st down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. Goff to throw. High throw, but it's reeled in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down. Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the handoff, it's Montgomery. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
1st and goal, and here's Montgomery. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Here's Goff. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
John Dotson was the intended receiver there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 3rd down. To the air again. Hurts. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Amik Robertson. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go from Ford Field. Reynolds now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll go play action with Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Working free downfield, it is Williams. On play action, Goff. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Second. Connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll try to run this one in. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Goff. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
They'll try it now with Montgomery. He slams it in there, and he is in. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Reynolds now on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. First carry for David Montgomery. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. From the gun, it's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Goff to throw. It is caught left side by St. Brown. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Lions first down.
First down is right.
To throw is Goff. That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. And he will score. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Reynolds now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Now, faking the give. He'll get this out to the left flat.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On third down, they go with Montgomery.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
This one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
His kick is good. Next to throw Lions 14, Lions 7. Jack Fox, the
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Reynolds now on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Patrick motioning here. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And that is incomplete.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Goff now looking to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
In motion, that's Tolbert. To throw is Rush. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now a 2nd and 10. They go play action with Rush. He's got Mingo. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Rush. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Rolling to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice job escaping the pocket. And boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
Throwing here, Rush. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to sack back at the 16-yard line. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there. All the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Gone. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now Rush. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
That's going to be a good matchup for him. Using him out of the backfield and telling those linebackers, hey, you're not only going to have to try and run with him, but you're going to have to try and tackle him in the open field.
Here's Rush to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Lions will take over here just shy of the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a give running right is Montgomery. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Goff now to throw. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. There's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
And what's interesting to me,
and now this is intercepted. My goodness. Jack Campbell with a pick.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. Point offense ready to begin their drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
That's good for the Lions.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 10. From the 50, it's Goff. That is caught by Laporta. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line.
That's good for the Lions.
Out of the gun, Goff. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
That was a chance for the breakthrough. He's got a man running free, and you've got to be able to put that on it. But instead, led him too far, incomplete.
Now it's Goff. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Brings up 3rd and
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Goff. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvin and Overshown. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly. But, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Already enjoying it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they work this out past the 25. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. Back to throw, Rush. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. Now a 2nd and 6. Here's Goff. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Montgomery is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
And they can thank their defense for this one. They were set up for the short field following the turnover, but they took care of business as well, working their way down and finishing with a strong run into the end zone for their first touchdown of the game.
A Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2. They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 1.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, nursing such a small lead, you thought he'd take better care of the football after his last drive. Now for the 2nd straight possession, he's put all the pressure right back on his defense. They need to take a stand and hold that lead.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Back now at Ford Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. They'll try the air now with Goff. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Now Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Point after try forthcoming. And he bangs this one through to make it a 13-9 game now. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. This is 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ferguson.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. At least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Rush. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, and it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
But that incompletion reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the first down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
This defense has been so stingy all game long. No reason to think it's suddenly going to open up now. They took their shot, but this, like many others, falls incomplete.
80 seconds remain. 2nd and 10. Here's Rush. Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn it into a big gain.
Now Rush. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will bring it back. An interception return.
Shut the fuck up over there. Pop your gums off. Y'all some lames over there, bro. Y'all some fucking lames. Shut that shit up, man. Shut that shit up, man. Y'all some little boys over there or something, man. Shut that shit up. Get in front of the TV. Shut that shit up. Nobody want to hear that shit. Mute your fucking controller. Mute your controller, bro. I've been hearing that bullshit the whole game, bro. Y'all fucking over there like little girls sounding like little broads. Mute your fucking controller. You ain't, man, shut the fuck up, man. Y'all sound like some little boys, man. Be quiet. Just mute the controller, brother. That's all I'm saying. Hold on. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I hear you. Blah, blah. Bitch, shut up. I'm old enough to be your father, man. Shut up. Real life, bro. Real life, bro. I'm old enough to be, hey, be quiet, bro. Just cut the mic off, man. Damn, you trash, bro. Cut your mic off. I know, but it ain't gonna stop the score of the game, bro. I didn't say a word when it was 9-0. You ain't scored since, man. Pitiful, bro. I hear you, bro. Y'all good money over there. I wish I knew y'all in real life. I'll take all y'all money because y'all some lames. That'd be sweet money over there, bro. Y'all sweet meat, man. Oh, no. Shut up, man. I'm old enough to fuck your mother. Shut up. Shut the fuck up before I become your stepfather. Shut the I'm not gonna keep cursing, bro. Just cut your mic off, though. This was devastating, though. You had a good. You was picking off everything, and then you got lackadaisy, and then I just ran it up on you. It's cool though. I thought you was gonna beat me at first. I was like, damn, this boy picking off everything. But then I just had to, lock in and. Man, it doesn't matter. That's your fault, not mine. You should have handled that. That's not my problem. That's not my problem. That ain't stop you from scoring, boy. You couldn't fucking get the ball down. I picked you off every pass you threw in the second half. You didn't have no opportunities. It didn't matter if somebody stood in front of you or not. I know, that's right, bro. Hey, you take this Elroy, man. It's going on your record, though. You can say what you want to say, but the loss is going on your record. You a bum, though. You had a nice little lead, and you was picking off everything. Now, my turn. Oh, he thought it was over. He's sweet. That boy's sweet.
Just add that to the list of great moments for this defense.
Yeah, okay. Find her.
Plan on the other side of the 4 quarters. And Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. About ready to get this one started. Jaime Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. He's got room to run right at the start. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. On 2nd down, Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. It is brought in the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have a 1st and goal inside the 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Brian Branch. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
A second down throw for Goff. And that one incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
From the gun, it's Goff. That is caught. What a throw. Amon-Ra, safe grab. Touchdown, Lions. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. One quarter in the books. It's the Lions who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. On 1st and 10, it's Montgomery. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. Here now, a toss to Montgomery. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Detroit.
With this guy's athleticism, Mike, you can see why they love, and the toss is one of the quickest and easiest ways to do it. And anytime his guys on the outside hit their blocks and spring them, he can get to the 2nd level in a hurry.
They'll go play action with Goff. And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Hey, don't quit. After I score the field goal, you can go to. Damn, he quit.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Under clear, sunny skies, we are ready for football. And we're off from Arrowhead. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rockies tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Out of the shotgun, Goff. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Goff on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Chiefs, they're off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First off, well, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
First, it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. He has room past the 25. Still fighting forward. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Craig Reynolds to return it. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. And this one does not go far. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Gone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, Goff. He throws it deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. 45 yards on the punt there. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Tight end going in motion here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs go up by 12. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. The Chiefs offense stayed on the field. They're going to try for 2. Mahomes throwing for 2. And he brings it in, so the decision to go for 2 looks like a good one. They've got a 14-0 lead. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
Hold on.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
First down throw, Mahomes. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Malik Robertson takes it away. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Nicole Hardman now on the return. Look at this out of the bag of tricks. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 28 out of that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs hoping to grow their lead before halftime. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They'll send their tight end right. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up second down.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Another throw for Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions are finally tackled on the return after taking it all the way back to the opposing 40.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City.
The punter, Jack Fox, has us ready to go, and we are underway here at Ford Field. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Purdy going to the air right away. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise